All right, guys, so this is going to be our first clutch in a very long time. It's our first clutch of 2021. Kind of been AWOL with proving out my pixels and pirate stuff. So a lot of the clutches here have been geared to those mutations. Still trying to figure that stuff out. Looks like we do have indeed Super Pixel and Super Pirate. The Super Pirate looking a lot like a desert ghost. We're hoping on some more eggs this year that we can put on video for you guys to see. But for now, this has been my biggest project that I've been working on for the past 5 years, and that is my Genstripe Clown Ghost project. Here you see I paired my Genstripe Orange Ghost Girl. She was a virgin before this year, hatched back in 2018. I paired her up with a male that I acquired a few years back. It was a Pastel Clown Ghost. That's just what the numbers stand for. We had eggs on the 27th. We had 5 of them. One of them was a rollout. The rollout ultimately ended up rotting away, unfortunately. So we have 4 eggs. So what we're looking to produce here is the jump point for our triple Genstripe project combination. So we're looking for orange ghosts to come out here, and everything should be orange ghosts. Both parents were orange ghosts. Kind of engineered it that way. This way I'm only playing with 2 hets, and then I had that and then I have that full-on visual in there. So let's get to it. Really, the only difference in these should be whether they're pastel or not. Again, they're all going to be orange ghost, double het clown Genstripe. I was just peeking in at the tub, and I did happen to see that one was already out. It is just a ghost. There's no pastel in this guy, so he's going to be a ghost double het clown Genstripe. Really cool looking. You could tell he just got done absorbing, or she just got done absorbing. I don't know. I didn't sex this animal just yet, but I really like that little dot behind the head. So I'm guessing clown. Woo, there it goes. Stay still. Wants to move. All right. Hopefully it's as active as an eater as it is a runner. But yeah, just that nice strong dorsal pattern. Very indicative of the Genstripe mutation. And then got that wonky side pattern. Familiar to clown combos. Oh, that snake stays put for the duration. So I'm going to go ahead and cut the rest of these open. It's been a while since I did a cutting video, like I said, kind of in the intro. So might be a little rusty at this. Already smacked the vein. That's cool. Usually when one pops or pips, I really like to go ahead and cut everybody else out, just in case there's any kind of egg tooth problems going on. Here we have just another ghost. I have a few more clutches coming this year to support this project. My bog monster, the blackhead orange ghost Genstripe, actually bred to the same male. So hopefully I have some blackhead double hets with the visual ghost coming as well. So no pastels just yet. Looks like we got 3 ghosts. No problem here. Pastel really doesn't add much to the mix when you're trying to go dark with blackhead. I'm actually hoping for a bunch of females is really what I want out of here. And lo and behold, there's another ghost. So we will jump straight over to everybody being emerged. All right, guys. So what was 5 seconds in your time was 10 days in my time. In that time, the snakes have all decided to hatch out of their eggs, shed out, and I was able to sex them and confirm that actually pastel is not influencing this clutch in any way. They all are ghost, just like the pairing should have produced. So I'm pretty ecstatic about what's going on here. We got a 2.2 sex ratio, so 2 males, 2 females. And I just wanted to call out some of these animals of how nice they actually look. On the surface, they're just ghosts, but they do have the telltale markers of, a het gen stripe, the stuff I look for when I'm talking het gen stripe, like that nice delineation along the spine. You've got a nice stripe forming here, even though it's only het. This one down here has a really nice stripe. This one, all of them have very nice stripes. And then if you look at the sides, if you guys are familiar with the clown markers, you've got some pretty nice screaming highlights coming up the side. And another indicator that I've been told is this crying thing right underneath the eye. This guy's not going to cooperate with me. Right there, you could kind of see like there's a little tear coming off the center of his eye. So I would just, like to call out Lamar Blackson from Status Quo Reptiles from trying to help me out with that. And he was always telling me it's that teardrop. It's the teardrop. It's a wonky pattern and a teardrop for the het clowns. And I see it now. And I appreciate that assistance. So like anything, though, you're not always going to have all of your het indicators present, just like het pieds are not always tracked. But I mean, for the most part, these animals are awesome looking. I could not be happier with the results. And I'm really ecstatic that these guys are going to be the next jumping point for my triple recessive project, the Ghost Gen Stripe Clown project. Now, with that being said, I will say this. It was 3 years of failed breeding attempts, and then this year would have been the 4th on that same pairing where my ghost clown wasn't giving me any eggs. So unfortunately, what should have been 3 years ago here in front of us, it didn't happen in the timeline or the paper, the planning, nothing that I had anticipated. But for the goal of actually attaining these animals and knowing that I've got a really solid jump point moving into the future for this project, I couldn't be happier. So if you guys are experiencing trouble this year, I know there's several people who've reached out to me already. Hey, I'm not having that great of a season. Last year they had a much better season. Hey, that was me too. The past 2 years, I really had bad seasons. I was waiting for females to grow up. They never grew up to get to a certain size. They never got to that certain size. I wasn't comfortable breeding them at 1,200, 1,500 grams. So we waited till they were much bigger. And then this year now I'm getting a lot of eggs from the females that I've been, really holding out for. That clown ghost still has not laid for me, but hopefully one of these days. But yeah, just if you guys experience something like that, just think about how you can rework the project next year. Maybe you depend on a different female. Maybe you have to pick up a different male, raise that male up. Find a different way to get the same results that you're looking for if your current method isn't working. With that said, I will say that these animals, they're all going to be kept back. So I'll be raising all of them up. And I hope that the other animals that I have coming this year will act as a supplement to this project. I've bred that clown ghost to several other gen stripe combos that I have. And I've bred some gen stripe stuff to other clowns. I've got double het clown gen stripe posset pieds raising up. The posset pied was just because of the male that I had breeding. But, hey, maybe I hit a quad one day. I don't know. But this is what we're looking at right now. So this is my first clutch out. Should have at least 2 or 3 more clutches that are going to supplement this one, including red stripe and blackheads. And that'll all be great to pull into this triple recessive project. So I'm now interested in you guys. What are you guys working on this year? What is your ultimate goal? I love listening to what some of the ideas are out there, maybe springboard off of those ideas, maybe help you or tailor a breeding project. Maybe we can work together. Let me know what you guys are planning. Let me know what you guys are hoping for this year. I'm very interested. So with that being said, please feel free, and I encourage you strongly to like and subscribe to the channel. We're back. I've got clutches coming. I've got all kinds of cool videos planned, and, share me out. Put me out there. Let the world know who we are. Thank you so much for watching, and I hope this was a little bit educational for you and hopefully motivational too if you guys are having a bad season. So with that being said, have a good one.